Yeah, welcome to NetCap. Now, the second reason why people remain poor, it doesn't matter whether you are in Nigeria, you are in Ghana, you are in United States, you are in United Kingdom, you are anywhere in the world. Attitude to savings has usually been a big problem to why people remain poor. In economics, there's what is called propensity to consume, marginal propensity to consume, MPC, is usually there's what we call disposable income, and there is what we call marginal propensity to consume. Now, for many people that have little knowledge of finance, when they take their salary, they set aside what they have to spend. And that is the disposable income. Now, if you take an average if you take a fraction of the disposable income over the total income you get, you have your marginal propensity to consume. Now, anytime that your marginal propensity to consume is high, you are likely to consume more than you're expected to consume if you have clear financial education and you have vision to build wealth. Now, the attitude to savings, begins on that. If you set your marginal propensity to consume to be very high, it means you're going to consume a very greater part of your income, or in some cases, consume all. Now, I've interviewed a lot of people say, when you get money, how do you save? Some say they solve their problems, they take care of their bills, they do this, they help this, they send this to these people and all that. I'm not against maybe sending money to people, but you need to be stable enough to be able to help others. You have to stand on your feet before you be able to save others. If you are flying in a flight, they will tell you when there is an emergency, you have to save yourself. You have to wear your emergency kits very well and ensure that you are safe before you can save another person. So you need to be comfortable enough to be able to help others before you start doing that. There is nothing wrong in helping people or sending money to people who have need. It's good. Then they said, whatever that is left, they can now save it. No, if you actually want to build wealth, if you want to remove yourself from that poverty level, which you have been, or your family, or your generation have been, then you need to change this attitude immediately. When you receive your income, you have to save first. If 50% is your target for saving, save it first. If 30%, 20% is your target saving, save it first and put it in a secured place. Then you begin your spending. You now know that whatever you have now is what you can spend, not you spend, then what is left you save. No, you do your savings first, then what is left you can now spend, and try to confine your spending within that. When you do so, over time you will build that habit and attitude for saving, and from your saving you can start your investment. Remember, people that have investment, they hardly spend their investment. Most times they spend, when they want to spend, they spend from the proceeds of the investment while the investment is still there growing. My name is Dennis Enyina, Chief Consultant for Net System and founder Netcap. Wealth is possible anywhere in the world, anytime, at any age.